Installing a system board. Note: you might need to update the firmware or driver after replacing a system board. Make sure you have the tools listed below: Phillips number 1 and number 2 screwdrivers. If the thermal pads on the bottom cover are damaged or detached, replace them. Refer to the thermal pad installation guidelines section of the user guide. Peel the XCC network access label off the system board processor heatsink and attach it to the network access tag on the top cover, and then install the following components on the top side of the system board. M.2 drive, memory modules. Holding both ends of the system board, make sure the bottom side of the system board is facing up, and then lower it to install it on the top cover. Note: when installing the system board, make sure it does not touch the rubber on the edge of the top cover. Install the following components on the bottom side of the system board. Memory modules, M.2 drive, micro SD card, align the bottom cover with the guiding slots on both sides of the node, and then place the bottom cover on the bottom of the node. Insert the front and rear I/O brackets in the node and press them in place. On the short side of the bottom cover, fasten the 2 Phillips number 1 screws with pre-applied white thread-locking adhesive. Fasten the 6 Phillips number 2 screws to the long side of the bottom cover. And then turn the node over so that the top side is facing up. Slide the XCC Network Access Label tab outward from the node. On the short side of the top cover, fasten the 4 Phillips number 1 screws with pre-applied white thread-locking adhesive. Note: make sure to slide the XCC Network Access label back after the screw underneath it has been fastened. If applicable, install the expansion filler or the expansion kit. Install the desktop mount fan shroud. Align the fan shroud with the screw holes on the server, and then place the fan shroud on the server. Fasten the 4 screws to secure the fan shroud to the server.